So if the American people have made it very clear that they want the Democrats running the country, then why aren't they?
I'm prepared to make a whole range of compromises.
Compromise.
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 Well, we sat down and made a compromise.
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 And real compromises.
Compromise.
Compromise. Compromise. Compromise.
God bless you, Speaker Dana.
So when did all this compromising start? As far back as the last president who said,
"Make America great again."
No, not him.
We can make America great again.
Him, Mr. Bill Clinton, the man from Hope, Arkansas. Back in the 80s and 90s, Republican campaigns were flush with corporate cash, and they were winning elections. The Democrats, meanwhile, saw their labor base decimated. Labor was so lost, they couldn't even come up with something to put on their picket signs. So what better way to get in on the action than to start acting like a Republican? Bill Clinton went on a tear, launching a mass incarceration of black people, deregulating the banks to let them run amok, shipping 1 million jobs to Mexico under the guise of free trade, eliminating most welfare support for the poor, and making it illegal to marry someone of your gender. That you might have started asking yourself why you should even be participating in the political process. Millions began to drop out. The 100 million non-voters of America were essentially the country's largest political party. Yet neither the Democrats nor the Republicans sought their vote. As the Democrats became more like Republicans, so did the entire liberal establishment, led by the paper of record.
Our source was the New York Times.
Catering to big business, minimizing social movements like Occupy Wall Street, and cheerleading every war we got into.
We needed to go over to that part of the world, and what they needed to see was American boys and girls going house to house, from Basra to Baghdad, basically saying, "Suck on this."
It also tries to dictate elections. Bernie Sanders' message resonates with a certain age group, his own. That's the headline. When you read that now, after, seeing what actually happened.
Seeing Bernie in person and hearing.
The purpose of that article was to try to stop you.
Michael, it was more than just that article. Look, we were a real threat to the liberal establishment. Because if you think that the New York Times or the Washington Post is really going to be talking about the issues that are important to working people in this country, are going to be talking about the need to take on the billionaire class, you would be very mistaken.
People believed Bernie, and he was sincere in what he was saying.
They believed if he got elected, he was going to do these things.
Right.
I was a big, big Bernie person, and Bernie won every single county in West Virginia.
Counties.
Yes.
Every single county went for Bernie, and in Mingo, Hillary came in third place behind somebody named Paul Farrell. I don't even know who that is, okay?
Even though Bernie Sanders won all 55 counties in West Virginia, with Hillary not winning a single county, the West Virginia Democratic Party went to the Democratic National Convention and told this lie to the American people.
West Virginia, how do you cast
Madam Secretary, 19 votes for the next president of the United States, Hillary Rodham Clinton, and 18 votes for Senator Bernie Sanders.
A single lone West Virginian did her best to put her little homemade sign within the camera frame so that the American people would know the truth. The West Virginia Democratic Party decided to alter the results of the West Virginia primary. By ignoring the will of the people and adding their own super delegates, i.e., party loyalists, people picked by the party hacks. Just like all the state Democratic parties did.
Indiana.
Hillary Rodham Clinton.
Michigan.
Hillary Clinton.
Montana.
Hillary Clinton.
New Hampshire.
Hillary Clinton.
Rhode Island.
Hillary Rodham Clinton.
Vermont.
Hillary Clinton.
I move that the convention suspend the procedural rules, and I move that Hillary Clinton be selected as the nominee of the Democratic Party for President of the United States.
It was a betrayal.
People were so disgusted with it. People left the Democratic Party. They just exited.
This just tells people to stay home.
I think so.
Don't bother.
Bingo.
Yes.
When the people are continually told that their vote doesn't count, that it doesn't matter, and they end up believing that, the loss of faith in our democracy becomes our death knell. The strong man, the autocrat, only succeeds when a vast swath of the population decides they've seen enough and give up.